It's the Cable
I'm gonna reserve an academy here and finish up my last couple of bites of rice. All right. Now I'm ready to face the fucking day. The other card that I think is pack one, pick one worthy out of this pack is the Fury. I like Shurikai a lot. I'm going to take the currency converter here. It's a little bit cheaper. Gets the academy rolling faster. It's kind of like a mini Shurikai, right? Where you're just like not going to flood out if you have a currency converter handy. Upheaval is certainly a direction. The other options here are Hull Breacher, if you want to go a draw 7 route. Dismember, Bolas' Citadel, and Walking Ballista. I would typically take Ballista over Dismember because it can be a mana sink for the Academy. Citadel would be a nice one to tinker up. I haven't tinkered for Citadel in a hot minute. I think I'm just going to take Upheaval. Hell yeah, Toastface Killa. Congrats on climbing. Yeah, everybody that's never played Slay the Spire before and they're climbing levels and stuff should feel pretty good about themselves. It helps, of course, if you've played other deck builders before. I think there's some skill sets from Magic that can translate over. Especially drafting. Planning ahead, building towards a specific goal. I've had Staff the Storyteller work out pretty well in Artifacts. I think I'm lower on Coveted Jewel than most. Probably means I underrated it a little bit. It helps that I don't particularly enjoy comboing with it. Interesting. I think I like Talisman over Monolith and Sword of the Meek. Monolith's a little bit better to play put into play off of Workshop, and it does have an infinite in the cube. It gets more mana for Upheaval, but the Talisman double fixing, it's kind of like adding some duels into your mana base. Because it takes up a spell slot, but then, fixes. The Sword of the Meek combo is good with Academy, but it doesn't always come together. Someone earlier asked about Turtles cards. Super Shredder's been okay. The Turtle that adds a mutagen counter, the 2-drop, the buffs your other 1/1 counters guys, I played him a little bit, and he's okay. Nothing like really pickled my mustard, as it were. The one card that I was excited about from the Turtle set is the 1-mana equip. When it comes into play, you tap a permanent. I think it's a pretty sweet upgrade to Lava Boots, but they just left Lava Boots in. Yeah, skateboard. Short Kai wield is expected. Honestly, I wonder if the Infinite with Goblin Welder that people have been playing in Legacy is an interesting reason to re-add Welder to the cube. A strong pack one. Yeah, it's not bad. How viable is Doomsday? Doomsday's great. I usually skip that track in the EP. But I haven't found the opening track anywhere, so the whole EP shall remain on the playlist. I guess I'm grabbing an Everflowing Chalice. I guess. This is like the one deck where Chrome Mox isn't that appealing. There's just not enough to imprint. We frogging? I don't think so. I like Frog a lot. Frog's like a big draw for me to play blue-black. It's not a very good splash, in my experience. Relic of Sauron's excellent here, because our curve does not stop at 4. It kind of goes up to infinite with Upheaval. Wouldn't mind that Wrath wheeling. There's another sweeper here, but I think the Karn's a little bit more important. Balanced. Now there's my sweeper. Oust is Dees. Lantern's Dees. I might just grab Archive. A little bit of filtering. Grab the Colossus in case we see Tinker later. This is a no silliness stream, Mark. No frivolity. No jokes. No laughter. Interesting. So we passed that Basalt Monolith earlier, that would play well with this Manifold Key. We do still have a few cards that translate into draw engines with it, though. The Sensei's Dividing Top, the Relic, the Shurikai. I think overall I like it better than the Boots. Hey to Prince, thanks for the sub, thanks to 87 months. Magic the Gathering is some serious goddamn business. It really is. Any silly gooses will be banned. Well, they might be publicly punished. We might have some flogging in the square. 6 squares, 6 floggings. That's how you make a cube. A very kinky cube. You like the Security Squadron? I thought about it. Currently, the staff is our only real token producer. This Shorkai, I guess it'd be funny with Battlesphere. Overall, I haven't loved Squadron in these decks. I think it's better in like a Boros deck that has a token sub-theme. Yeah, we have a shitload of sweepers now, huh? I mean, maybe if we see Grim Monolith. Hey, Subnovelin. I'm doing pretty good. We had a bit of a snowstorm today, so I had to pull out the snowblower, clear up our sidewalk and stuff. Oh, there's the Grim Monolith. I did a really shitty job, though, because I think it's going to melt soon. Actually, everything has an activated ability except for the Battle Sphere, huh? I might companion this Zerda. The Metamorph? We can cut Metamorph. It does kind of restrict my pick here, though, because I think I would normally grab Tameo. And instead I would have to grab this No More Lies. Yeah, let's companion the Zerda. I think I'm into it. We saw Sword of the Meat going around in pack 1, I believe, in regards to this Thopter Foundry. Unless my drafts are blurring together. Yeah, I think Narset looks solid. Saheeli is good with Academy. It's a little stinky in general, but maybe it's what I want here. Chromatic Star is another card that I could store and play before I balance or what have you. Ooh. That Manifold Key just got a lot better. The map would have been nice to grab Academy, but I think this is more important. Like an alternative mana engine. So the Palantir is not an option with Zerda, but the Spellbomb is. It's actually not the best workshop deck. I'll grab it anyway. The Mightstone and Weakstone makes the workshop a little bit better. You didn't have mid-March snow on your bingo card? Yeah, it's wild. We had like snowdrifts in our driveway. The WinCon. I mean, we have infinite mana with Zerda, and there's a Walking Ballista here. We can upheaval into Karn. We can balance into Karn. Converter 2/2s, yeah. Urborg turning off Zerda, yeah. Urza Saga is usually the point of contention for me with Zerda. It's like, nah, I'd rather have Urza Saga in my deck. Hmm. Probably don't know all these sweepers, huh? Sunfall is a sweeper and a win con, so I think it's going to stay in over Wrath of God. And then Winds is a little flexible because you can fire it off on turn 2 if your opponent makes a giant critter fast. I like that Chalice is another thing worth putting Workshop mana into. Like a Chalice on 2 is pretty solid. Could cut the Mind Stone. Could cut the Iceberg. Iceberg's kind of awkward with upheaval, actually. Oh, I could exile my own thing. Get it back in play and post upheaval. You did it again, Magic Online. Another perfect mana base. Yeah, I'm into it. Just gonna be untapping that Grim Monolith here. Hey, well cheered, Ortog. You throw out a song quest for a great song and band. Sweet. Let's check it out. This is Don't Wallow by Winona Fighter. Thanks for the bits, Ortog. Hope you had a good ass birthday. Cheers, Ortog. Much love. So the Academy taps for 5. So we have 8 mana total. I think that's exactly enough to go infinite with the Zerta. Assuming they don't have a thing. They probably have a thing. No, they had a thing. That's alright. Back to you. Oh, they gave me 2 map tokens for my academy. Oh my god. If the Zerta had popped off there, we would have had the win. And I could activate top there to spin before cracking my map token. I think I liked this better. Yeah, let's just pass now. I didn't mind like hitting a permanent or a land, so I didn't want to use the top mana. Maybe I should have let that resolve. Oh, I meant to untap the Grim Monolith. Oh well. I put too much thought into, like, do I want to activate the staff or hold up Aether Spellbomb or both or what have you. And at the end of it, I added a Ballista instead of untapping my Monolith. Untapping Monolith is so much better if we're planning on upheavaling. But yeah, you activate the staff, you draw the top, you draw the upheaval for turn, get a huge upheaval off. Good shit. Nice that there was sick. Yeah, getting to bin the 2 lands was nice. That was pleasant. A very controlling build of artifacts, which is kind of my preference, but you can go more aggro or more combo-y, depending. Kilgore Trout, 1189. Yeah, I was really excited when we got a couple artifacts to tap for 3. These decks can be really reliant on having fast mana bursts to start out. And so if you're really relying on Academy, then if the opponent answers the Academy, or if you just don't draw it, then you can kind of flail around a bit. But the more mana engines in your deck, the more likely you are to just do the thing. Okay. Some fast pressure. So you can Relic, but then you're not Carning. Kind of a weird line. But I think I'm going to pop Spellbomb on their Bat token. There was a little dog roaming around down here, and now he's suspiciously quiet. That's when you gotta be worried. Oh, there we go. I just heard his jingle jangle again. They pass with a lot of mana up, which means they either have a flash card here or... Fair enough. I think I'm actually going to staff first. And then when I Karn downtick, I'll get a counter on the staff. If I just Karn downtick here and they just have an answer to the Karn token, then they can attack and clear the Karn. Sirs with a sob with the 37 months and fuck ice, fuck war. What 3-letter word we fucking next? Right? I was saying it's looking like the back of a bumper stickered up car. Hey, Nukemar, thanks for the sub, thanks 75 months. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Rogue. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 114 months. Yeah, I thought about upticking Karn. And then chumping with the Spirit token to, like, free up the board for balance. I feel like if they can't answer my current board, though. Hardcast Solitude. Okay. They're gonna activate their abandoned air temple over there. Make sure that the Karn dies. It's alright. We're gonna suspiciously not activate our staff at end of turn. So I could draw a card with staff and put Zerda to hand, or I could just untap Relic and activate it. I kind of dig that. This beer has a great motherfucker. Oh, instead of mouthfeel. It's like a self-compliment, right? Or you see your buddy holding a beer, you're like, that beer's got a great motherfucker attached to it. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Zigowitz, thanks for the 95 months there. Hey, cheers for just Day. A merry fuck ice tall. Let's draw 2 cards. And then you activate top again. And then I think I'm gonna pass turn, just activate my staff. Okay, there's tutoring up a land. Probably fine. You know, you could double draw with top. Yeah, you have to be able to untap it, of course. People used to do tricks with Welder, too. Like, if you have a top in play in one of your graveyard, you tap it to draw a card, and then you weld it out. You get to draw a card, and then the tops replace each other. That was fun shit. Opponent just tutored up Besiege You. Annoying. I assume they're going to besiege you my Shorikai, but that'll just make this upheaval a little bit juicier. Hey, sup, Harmon? Venser top Caracas. Now that's getting real dirty. When you matches against Shroudless Bug, yeah, that deck could grind, and do basically nothing else. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Yender, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 30 months there. Do I just fucking upheaval? I have 3 colorless from Mightstone. 5 mana plus a land drop. I think that's fine. Hey, Academy. Is Workshop actually better? I don't think so. Maybe I should have kept one more white source in there. Okay, we know the ballista's in the bottom 3 cards. It's a little annoying. I think they're going to besiege you, my academy. Hey, thanks for the sub there, Treyu. Thanks for 57 months there. And Charlie Walnut, thanks for the 100 fucking months. Charlie says, yo, Caleb. Can't make the stream that often these days, but I'm glad you're still rocking away. I appreciate you, Charlie. I don't see a Grim Monolith in there. Did I fuck up somewhere? Oh yeah, I got Terra Sundered super early on. Okay. Yeah, Shorkai beats. And we still have that Ballista. Not have enough to crit. I guess I gotta activate. I guess that means I should have played the Converter instead of the Zerta this turn, and then I would have gotten a 2-2 out of my Shorkai activation. I thought I would have had enough, though. It's 8. Okay, I had 7. I had 3 plus 3 plus 1. It was only 7. We have 4 cards remaining. Okay, pass the old turn here with no more lies up. 8 mana next turn. Could make a 4/4 Walking Ballista. No Solitude. Hell yeah. 2 cards remaining. Oh, my opponent is playing for their trophy. I'm currently 2-0. The hand's good. It's not explosive, but it's good. Turn 1 Archive, turn 2 Island Mindstone, and then finally the Academy will be on. Ideally, we'll find some cheap artifacts. So like the Mindstone could play a 1-drop, for example. I guess I'll keep that. Opponent ramping. Guess I'll join him. Do I remember when people used to buy trophies on Moto? I do kind of remember that. Something like that. I mean, I remember there being an incident back in... Well, incident's a strong word. There was a limited writer for Star City that, like, really cared about his elo. And he used it as part of his branding that he had, like some godly elo on limited on Magic Online. And then there was this mini scandal where people were like, yo, why are you paying people to scoop to you in your draft finals? That's the sort of thing that people care about, like, either not enough or like not at all or way too much, right? Yeah, I remember the first few Legacy seasons. I remember there being something about people buying trophies. I wonder if I was just supposed to leave the nice set in play in case they wanted to play draw spells. Rude. Opponent seems like they're flooded to bejeebus, huh? And they're like attacking with their mana dork. All these land drops. Doesn't bother me over here. My slow development. The main deck, Force of Vigor, sure. I don't know what the value is in holding up this No More Lies. When the opponent's been flooded to bejeebus, they just have all the mana in the universe. Never mind. I'm a genius. Playing the staff here before the Shortkai because we were one short of being able to activate the Shortkai. So if we're just gonna run one out to get blown up by like a pest infest or something, I'd rather be the staff. I want to make sure I get at least one Shortkai activation. I think this is a mall. I don't know. If they have a fast mana dorky opener, it is like a turn 3 Sunfall. So maybe there's some value there. Ooh, nice. Why does the opponent have a 43 card deck? Because a 44 card deck would be less consistent. Will they pitch Fnatic Aronas? Sure. Yeah, they did keep me from Mindstone and Weakstoning this Hex Drinker. Sunfall exiling a lone Hex Drinker. What have we come to? Do. Got me. If Caleb was vegan, would he be Caleb? No, I think I would just be sad. So if I put Zerda to hand, run it out, I'll have enough mana to go infinite with Grim Monolith. But then I can't do anything with that mana. I think this is going to be just disappointment upheaval. There's a chance that I was just supposed to Mindstone, Weakstone the 2/4 there. The concern is if they have a draw 7 to pair with their Narset. I didn't like my my chances. Flame of Anoriam. Yeah, I'm supposed to run Zerd out. Kind of need to find Ballista, Well, foot. Opponent's about to play a draw 7. So even though it doesn't do anything, I'm going to run out this Mindstone, Weakstone. because it would get shuffled back in anyway. You were just listening to this album last week, all bangers, right, Major? Good old no skip. I like all three of their albums, but this one hits the hardest for me. Maybe I will end up list anyway. Maybe. I think they're considering playing their 2-4 and killing my Zerda. That will resolve. I'll make like 20. We can keep on comboing post upheaval too. No. Maybe I was supposed to bait with Narset first. Yeah, if I played the Narset first, I could have done that with No More Lies up, huh? Awkward. Tragic. Yeah, tragic's the word. Do I want to Wrath? I guess. I wasn't worried about running out of gas post upheaval. You're talking about playing Narset and then activating her again when you replay. There's a lot to do here with the mana. There's the Mightstone drawing 2, and then the Relic gets to draw, and then the Currency Converter draws. All goes through, like... The difference between seeing, like, 11 cards post-upheaval versus 15 didn't really matter to me. Whereas the extra mana could have mattered. Basically, it clicks. But I should have been thinking about a force negation type thing. I think activating Currency Converter here is bad with no cards in hand. Just bend Ballista. Yeah, that all looks pretty good. Gonna hold on to this Plains for future. Gonna do that annoying thing where I changed my mind. Oh no, I had it right. I might have been the Talisman. Ugh. Have I done any Turtle Draft content? I've only played Turtle Sealed so far. Awkward to bin upheaval, but I think that's the play here. Usually a stone irrelevant factor is Andi, is what I'm trying to get across. It's usually a stone irrelevant factor, and you're playing the best removal spell for the job. Often that means playing like your weaker removal spells first and saving the ones that are more versatile or powerful for later. But that doesn't really qualify, or that doesn't always correspond with how much they cost. Again, you should be, playing what's appropriate. And I'm not going to play the staff here or anything. We're just going to crack this map, go find Academy, and be off to the races. I think I'm just going to pass a turn. One more artifact, and I get to play the card with no more lies up. That I don't think I care about. But it makes me glad that I didn't Karn downtick, because the Brazen Bar would have just cleared it. The thing is, the Staff of the Storyteller can get in the way and can just brick their 3/1 flyer. I could see just letting that resolve and hold on to the no more lies. It's awkward when it like helps them pay for it though. Hey, Zooby Zoo, thanks for the sub, thanks for 86 months there. Nice. Force pitching time spiral. And the currency converter's on top. We could Spellbomb bounce Brazen Borrower, but then the Borrower can answer the token anyway. I'm just going to uptick Karn. And then just pass here. Aggressive force there. Well, they didn't want their Brazen Borrower to just be straight up bricked by the staff. Remember when I just let the Brazen Borrower resolve? It would have like bricked it plus value. It's kind of like if I was like Bone Crusher Gianting the Brazen Borrower. Hello. I guess I can just play this land. I don't remember what's under the top, which probably means that I can just uptick the Karn. Can't be that important, right? Could have put Zerd at a hand. I think I preferred the Ballista activation. I didn't like tapping out for Ballista in case they had, like, Mana Leak there. Time Warp. Thieving Skydiver for 4. I assume that's going to grab my Relic of Sauron. Oh, there was the upheaval there. I thought the upheaval was on the bottom for some reason. That would have been a nice follow-up to having the relics stolen. Shoveled with map. Last turn I tapped my top. Oh, you shoveled with map after I bottomed the upheaval. Right. Unlimited sin. A little weird not to vote for Relic, but kind of planning on upheavaling. We'll see how that ends up working out. Would have been too cute of them to vote Relic. Yeah, I don't think, like, yeah. As you could see, like they needed the Relic to dig for an answer to the upheaval. So it would have been way too cute. That's the sort of play you would make if the game was very close, and if you were planning on beating your opponent's upheaval. Don't love Sunfall here. I just don't think they have enough creatures to justify it. Iceberg's a little awkward with upheaval, but I think it's still a little better. I can interact with their artifacts. Oh, mama. Seemed good to get the Shorkai down turn 1 against mono blue before they can have like counterspell up on turn 2. Oh, they're not mono blue. Could see burning the Iceberg there. We got to see 5 cards that turn. God, Shorkai feels so fucking good. It feels so good. Turn 2, double activate. Oh shit, what up? Hey Cheese, thanks for the 70 months. Cheese says, fun fact, at 70, Caleb gives you a senior discount on hugs. You heard it here first, folks. The nice thing about exiling Chalice, so these other cards are better, but the nice thing about exiling Chalice is if I do upheaval, they'll get a blank thing back. Just gonna pass here, and then I think I'm untapping Mana Vault. Hell yeah, Straubins. I haven't had a cigarette in like 6 years or something, but yeah, I think I could use one too. There's something to just serving with the Shorkai. Should have made a treasure before. Cycling miscalc, yeah. That reminds me. Maybe I should have gone for the Zer to win here. Yeah, I just forgot about the Zerta. Could have lethaled a turn earlier. Will his chat ever forgive him? What's their best answer to this board? Upheaval wouldn't be amazing. Might be their best play. They seem like an upheaval deck. Spiral, sure. Could be a good start. Certainly not an exciting spiral hand. Maybe I activate currency converter. Step 1, bounce Walking Ballista is a wild start. Okay. Okie dokie. I assume they have a counter for the Ballista when I go to replay. The issue for them is we have other things threatening to win here. Tap artifacts and creatures to help with waterbend. What was I doing? We're going to play a Ballista on 4. We're not going to do more than we need to. Well, I guess 5 is good. That takes 10 mana. Force of Will. Okay. Might tried to do this in response to the counter. That's alright. This Tidebinder? It is. Sure. I think we can crew in response, but I don't think it matters. I mean, disturbing with the 4 tokens would be good, right? Yay. Another day, another trophy.